Hey guys, 22 Tiger Dude here, and I'm here to bring you my movie review for The Bourne Legacy. The Bourne Legacy. I just said in case I talked a little too low. Alright, so The Bourne Legacy, it stars Jeremy Renner, Rachel Weisz, I hope I pronounced her last name right, Edward Norton, and that's about those only people that I'm very well known with. So let's see. The Bourne Legacy. I guess you could say it's a sequel. It is a sequel, just with a different story. It is a sequel to the first three Bourne movies. Only difference is that it's with Jeremy Renner. There is no Matt Damon here, but it is still a Bourne movie, you guys. Whoa. Okay. Now let's see here. Yeah, the storyline, to me, the storyline was very good. And the acting was terrific. Except Edward Norton's, acting was just overall okay. But yeah, Edward Norton doesn't really do much in this film, but yeah, well, he is just, his acting is still fine, you know? Now let me tell you something about the Bourne trilogy though. I liked the first movie, and I liked the second movie. I really liked the third movie, and to be honest, I really liked the fourth movie. Well, with Jeremy Renner, of course. So, I'm gonna be honest, I actually really enjoyed this movie. And I know a lot of people are complaining, saying that this is more of a talking movie, but there's action, there's plenty of action here. I mean, I'll admit, there's not as much action like there was in the first three movies, but it was still a very terrific movie indeed. And then, come on, we've got Jeremy Renner. Jeremy, you rock, man, to the guts. And then you got Rachel Weisz. I hope I got her last name right. She was very good in this movie too, and beautiful too, if you ask me. I thought she was attractive and beautiful in this movie, you know? She's a very beautiful and talented actress, but in this movie is where she looked the most attractive and most, just beautiful, you know? Now, the action scenes in this movie, they're like super top notch. They're very shot, very well detailed. They're shot well, you know. It has the shaky cameras that we see in the first three Bourne movies, and it's just, the action scenes are just awesome, you know. Whenever there's action in this movie, it's just intense. Like, you're like at the edge of your seat. At least for me, I was at the edge of the seat. You know? I was just kind of like, those were unfortunately supposed to be gunshots, by the way. My only flaw with the movie really is that I wasn't too crazy about the ending. Usually these Bourne films, they have an awesome ending that make you want to have more. But unfortunately, they didn't have an ending like that. But that's really my only flaw. The ending could have been better, but it was a good enough ending at least. I've also enjoyed the direction that the movie was taking, like just the direction where it was going. And this is a different storyline, you know? I mean, I still see it as a sequel to Bourne movies, even though Matt Damon didn't make an appearance here at all. There were photos and pictures of him, but there were no physical appearance, no cameo physical appearance, and that would have been cool if they at least did that, but I guess Matt Damon didn't want to do it. The good thing is that Matt Damon said, and I hope he does, if the Bourne Legacy does well in the box office, which it did pretty well. It earned a decent amount of money in the box office. He'll return and do hopefully, if there's one, a 5th installment of another Bourne movie with Matt Damon and Jeremy Renner teaming up together. And it would just be very interesting. The movie, like I said, direction, I've already went through that. Acting, went through that. Edward Norton is fine. Rachel Weisz and Jeremy Renner, they were top notch. The other actors, they were good here as well. The dialogue, even the dialogue in this movie, just the conversations between the character interactions, they were very good here. I was impressed by the dialogue here. And then what's it called? Yeah, just very good dialogue. Just, it had me entertained all the way through. That's all I'm going to say. And then what's it called? The picture, the shots. The movie was well shot too. You know, very good camera styles. And I like where Tony Gilroy is going. First of all, Tony Gilroy is the director for this 4th installment. But he's the guy that wrote the script for all the Bourne movies, including this 4th installment. And I thought he did a good job here, no? Now people need to understand this, though. Just because an action movie has an action genre doesn't mean that it's going to have mindless action. I mean, it's cool to see action scenes, but don't forget, everyone, the storyline, the dialogue is what really matters too, you know? So don't get disappointed just because it didn't have enough action. At least focus on dialogue. Now, if the dialogue didn't entertain you or the storyline wasn't good for you enough, then yes, I can understand that, and I respect your opinion for that. But if you're not liking this movie just because it didn't have a lot of action, then that's not really a good reason, you know? It has to be story and dialogue and all those other stuff too, you know? And what's it called? I think that's all. Very good direction. I really enjoyed the acting. Enjoyed the action sequences, even though there's not really a lot of them. But when there was, it was just intense. Oh, one more thing. There was a scene in the lab. I'm not kidding you. It was so intense. It was so intense that my mind was blowing away like, wow. Oh, I'm back. And that lab scene, it just really was good. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it was just freaking intense. And it was quite disturbing too, you know, and it gave me the chills like kind of like that. It was just so well done. And I appreciate how the storyline was going, you know. And don't think of this movie as a cash grab. This movie, to me, it wasn't really a cash grab. It was good. I didn't really have any problems with the movie, you know. Jeremy Renner, he kicked butt whenever he has an action scene going on. His character was developed enough, even though not quite as developed as Matt Damon's character, but he was still good, you know. The guy did a very good job with his character, you know. And the movie just blew me away all the way through. I know my brother was kind of disappointed in this movie because just like you, the majority of people who say this, he says this is indeed more of a talky movie than an action movie. My little brother said that. And my mom, she liked this movie, but not as much as the first 3 movies. And my aunt, she liked this movie a lot. Although I didn't get to ask her which movie she likes better, but yeah. And if you want to know what I think, I liked the first 2 movies. I really like the 3rd movie, The Bourne Ultimatum, and this 4th movie, The Bourne Legacy. But to be honest, I still think The Bourne Ultimatum is slightly better than this one right here. So Bourne Ultimatum still stands as my favorite Bourne movie in the trilogy. And I think that's about it you guys. So thanks for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Please subscribe to me if you enjoyed what you saw here. Comment below. Let me know what you think of the Bourne Legacy. Like it, hate it, love it, find it okay. You know the drill. Like this video, share this video. I think I said that, by the way. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. And I think that's about it, everyone. Just give me your thoughts on what you think of the movie. I would be very interested to know what you think, you know? So, I'm going to have to overall give the Bourne Legacy 3.5 out of 4 stars, yo! Woo!